Let's do a little reflexology together today. Have you ever done it? It's super easy and you don't need to be any kind of an expert. You don't need to have a certification. All you need essentially is a chart, which I'm going to include for you if you want to have one of your very own. Reflexology is the understanding that the bottom of your foot is energetically related to other areas of your body. And I'd like you to consider working on your shoulder with me. It seems like a lot of people have pain, discomfort in their shoulders. They're one of the most mobile joints of your body, so they're very susceptible to injury. So let's just assess that. So I'm just going to think, this is my right shoulder. It's been just kind of bugging me lately, right along the outside edge, kind of underneath this beautiful deltoid cap. I love that muscle. And then it's right there at that intersection of the bicep and tricep. So it's right probably where my bicep tendon is. And so it just feels like it's a little achy. I just notice it when I move my arm. It actually limits my range of motion because I get to a place where my body goes, oh, I don't want to, I don't want to hurt myself, so I don't lift it any higher. So I might end up raising my shoulder instead of lifting my arm because I get to a place where it just feels a little tight and sticky. And the body's funny, it works that way. If you have a pain in your body, your nervous system will go, well, hey, don't go there. Let's compensate for that movement. And we'll take you on this other pathway that'll end up creating some dysfunction in other places, right? If you hurt your back, then all of a sudden you notice your knee hurts. So let's not do that. So we're just going to interrupt that pathway of pain. So I'm going to ask you to have 5 essential oils. You're going to have wild orange, Siberian fir. I want you to have lemongrass, oregano, and I'm going to use the Touch oregano because the oregano is a hot oil, and this one has the fraction of coconut oil in it, so it's already diluted. And peppermint, if I didn't say that, you need peppermint too. So 5 essential oils. I'm going to go ahead and take the wild orange and the Siberian fir, and I'm going to mix them together in my left hand, and I'll be working on my right shoulder. And so before I put that on my shoulder, I want to get a sense of how I feel. So I'm connecting my mind and my body and just doing a little assessment of that range of motion. So when I lift up right about there, it's just a little tight and sticky. Yeah, right about there. So I'm going to take the oils that I put in my left hand and I'm going to apply them to the bottom of my foot on the same side of pain. So I'm going to put them right here in line with my pinky toe. And this area of my foot is associated with my shoulder. So from here, I could do another assessment of range of motion, aches and discomforts. Just notice how you're feeling. And then the next piece is to add the lemongrass. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put a drop of lemongrass right there in my left hand. I smell really good right now. And I'm going to add that lemongrass to the outside of my right foot, same side as my shoulder. But I'm also going to take these oils that are in my hand and I'm going to apply them right onto my shoulder, right where it kind of bugs me. I'm also going to add peppermint oil, and that's going to go on this shoulder. The peppermint oil helps to drive the essential oils into the body. They go in very quickly anyway. You also get this really great cooling sensation. So if it's an issue of inflammation, that's heat in the body. So it's going to help you minimize that, could improve some just movement of fluids. And then the last bit is to take the oregano, which helps you with muscle flexibility. And I'm going to put that right on that same spot. Oh, I know, it's crazy how fast these work. Okay, then I'm going to also put the Siberian fir and the wild orange in my right hand, so just a drop of each. And I'm going to apply that to the opposite shoulder so I can help my body maintain balance. So I want both sides of my body to be feeling good. And sometimes when one shoulder is acting up, the other shoulder has to carry more of the burden. So we're just getting the body to be balanced and stable. So I'm feeling like this really nice cooling sensation on my shoulder. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I don't have that pulling anymore in that bicep tendon. Anyway, get yourself those 5 oils and you can do a really lovely reflexology treatment for yourself or a family member. I'm going to go ahead and add the reflexology chart so you'll have that. But if you have any questions, you can ask me. And I'm not an expert in this. I just looked it up in my book. This is an old copy of Modern Essentials. It's listed under joints and frozen shoulder. And I've worked on it with people before, and everybody has had that aha kind of experience. It's a lot of fun and it works really fast. Let me know what you think.